බෙදන නම
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සැනසුම දෙන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය
of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Crescent Mini Caves. Mini Caves nang Crescent matamai.
The sensational taste of real chicken, wrapped ever so deliciously with the authentic taste of real goodness. No artificial colors, flavors or MSG. Real Crescent sausages. Eat real, live real.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Good evening to all our viewers joining us on www.thepapare.com. Here we are coming to you live from Palekale, bringing you live action of the single. Good evening to all our viewers joining us on www.ThePapare.com. Singer Schools Rugby League 2018 Week 4 action brought to you on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.ThePapare.com, and Trinity College hosting St. Thomas's College here for the Canon RS Disarium Trophy. And we'll quickly take a look at the Tomian lineup. Adi Shandun Patrana, Shanok Pereira, Sanjula Jayakodi, Kavin Jayasekar, Revanka Bevardana, Harit Senanaika, Christian Delisle, Lashnar De Silva, Jan De Soisa, Aaron Ferdinando, Bimsar Iriagama, Mitesh Kure, Sadak Ishak, Olugala, and Sanjeev Chaturanga making up the 15. In the replacements, we have Induvera, Fernando Dimel, Dinoal Fernando, Yapa De Silva, J. Pereira, S. Pereira, Vishal Lochana, and Sarat Uhinkandua. And the hosts for today, they have their captain returning to the lineup. Pravind Vijay Tilaka, Niranjan Vitarana, Madhya Abdullah, Mohammad Zaid, Megan Yaswant, Mohammad Ikram, Dulandit Netwar, Lennox Kalyana Ratna, Tehan Karnanaika, Avish Kashik, Vishwarana Raja, Mohammad Shuhaib, Warren Virakon, Navin Rajaratnam, and Duni Duherat making up the 15. Joshua Peter, Nimesh Shikanayaka, Yomal Bandara, Prabhat Vimal, Dhiren Ratwata, Amit Kulatunga, Akita Sakal Surya, Janidu Ratnayaka, Gishap Kulatunga, and Harsh Samar Singh making up the Trinity 23. And joining with me in commentary is Dinuk Bhaskar. And Dinuk, Trinity starting off with a kick to touch, safely negotiated there. But what a game this is going to turn out to be. We had heavy rain pouring down here in Pallekele a few hours before the rain, but it was real heavy rain. So the underfoot conditions are going to play a huge role in this game.
Yeah, no matter what, it's a big game because it's the Canon RS Disarium Trophy. Just leave aside the matches that they have played before so far in this tournament, in the Single Schools League Tournament 2018. But these two teams will play their hearts out today here at Pallekele. Conditions doesn't matter. It's a perfect rehearsal for the Bradby, for the Trinitians, and for the Tomians. It's time to test themselves on away soil.
Both teams coming at the back of losses. Trinity a very hurtful one, losing out to Kingswood College. Tomians are yet to register their first win of the season, so they will want to do it with passion. They've already surrendered one trophy. They wouldn't want to give this one away. And that's the first mistake by the Tomian kicker. Trinity, on the other hand, will be looking to bounce back, get back to winning ways before the Bradby. Very important game for these two teams because remember, Canon RS Disarium Trophy was won back by Trinity last year. Rather convincing win, 29 points to 14, and they will want to retain it.
Yeah, they'll definitely want to because it's been played at Pallekele. It's a hard ground to judge your kicks, but nevertheless, Trinity this time have the opportunity. And pick and drive there by Joshua Peter, taking the ball into contact. Now it comes out to Ikram. Mohammad Ikram taking the ball nice and straight. Trinity trying to build their faces up. Here's Sheikh now. Sheikh gives it wide to no one there. Shuhaib running onto the ball. In the meantime, it was Warren Virakon running onto the ball.
That part of the ground is going to be very tricky to play for both teams. A big puddle of water right in the middle because of the rain. We saw earlier in the NS Walter Trophy played between the two under 18 sides. Trinity won the trophy 5 points to 0. We saw during the game how the referee and also the players found it quite difficult right in the middle of the ground in a big puddle of water. Trinitians will want to make sure that they keep the Tomian forwards at bay because this forward pack, they know how to keep it close together. And Trinity will be wanting to make sure that they use their back line, although it's going to be very difficult conditions, to make sure that they use their back line effectively here.
Yeah, it's not easy. You saw the first pass going astray, the timing not coming right because you need that underfoot conditions to perfectly to just run those angles right and get it correct. But it was a way throw by Sheikh as well, not knowing where his centers were. But nevertheless,
I think that for that pass of Sheikh's, the conditions did not come into play that much, Dinuk. He did see that there was nobody running that gap. He should have taken the ball in. Tomians getting a scrum on the back of that mistake. Steady scrum. Breaking away is the Tomian number 8, straight into the big puddle we were talking about earlier. Now opting to go on the open side. Christian Delisle. First touch, and it's a very good tackle by the Trinity defense.
Yeah, very good tackle there. Sheikh running up and making, that's the second one. Sheikh. So he has got his defense right. Not bothered about the tackle. Now Trinity have turned over ball. Coming through a knock forward straight away. But it was the initial knock forward by St. Thomas's. So it will be a scrum for Trinity College. So defense looking good so far for Trinity. They're running, the line speed is coming up good. Leading from the front is Sheikh, has made those tackles very important. If you rush up in defense to make those tackles, or else you're going to lose, give away a lot of space in the ground.
Absolutely. They know early signs that ball handling is going to be very crucial this game. Especially given the fact that they will be handling a very wet ball here. Tehan Ekanayaka, the man who's been given the responsibility and the number 9 jersey to be the distributor of this Trinity side. But Trinitians need to make sure that they keep an eye out for the man in the number 8 jersey for St. Thomas's, Christian Delisle. Very effective player and has been a one-man arm. And here comes Lennox Kalyanaratne for Trinity. Great carry by the number 8. Spreading it wide. Sheikh gives it out to Virakon. Virakon tucks the ball inside. Good presentation. Back to the forwards. Lennox Kalyanaratne at that time not taking it cleanly, but Sheikh, very good pickup. That's a very good kick. Under pressure, Tomian fullback. And ball turned over by Trinity. Tomian's managing to salvage the ball yet again. Good work by the boys in blue and black. Now we'll want their kicker to come into the party. The weather conditions ideal for rugby here. Might be a little too chilly as well for the boys from the school near the sea. 24 degrees here. They're not very easy. We are finding it difficult as well.
Yeah, we're finding it difficult because we spend most of the time in Colombo. But yes, it's not going to be easy for the Tomians because they practice just by the sea. And as you said, it will be very tough for them to traveling up to Pallekele. Kandy is a tough place to play wherever you play. Nicely done by Trinity in front of the line out. Taking the ball into contact now. Here's Tehan looking for options. St. Thomas's have managed to turn over ball in the meantime. Hands in the ruck. It'll be a penalty advantage for St. Thomas's.
Referee Sarang at that time penalizing Trinity for sealing the ball. This has been a problem for Trinity College. This is the first time that they've given away a penalty in this game, but the penalties have been there 4 so far this season. Tomians getting a jail-free card there. They were under a lot of pressure. 7 minutes into the game, both teams showing a very good energy. They are getting themselves around this difficult outfield.
Yeah, not much of a movement so far. If you take the proper pitch map where this game has been played, it's about this 50-meter radius area. No one breaking through. Trinity have managed to turn over the ball.
That's a brilliant defensive ruck, line out rather from Trinity College. Funnily enough, their attacking line out has been not so great like the defensive line out where they managed to bring the opponent's ball. Ikram now taking the ball forward. Sheikh again not passing to the man. That was a terrible pass. Virakon right in the middle of the field. Ekanayaka tries to send it out wide. Sheikh, long cutout pass to Ranaraja. Beg your pardon, that's Janidu. Ravinda Vijayatilaka, good tackle coming in from the Thumian forwards. Thumians have been persistent in their defense. Warren Virakon held back. Long cut out pass to Ranaraja now. Has a lot of speed, we all know. But good defensive work by the Thumians, defending him well.
Now the ball comes out wide to Virakon. Overlap here. Virakon gives it out wide to Ikram. Ikram goes on his own and he scores the first try for Trinity College. Exactly what they had to do before. Warren Virakon this time making the right decision to give that ball out to Ikram. That was 4-on-1 on his outside. And that was the first try that Trinity was looking forward to. Skills coming good in wet conditions for Trinity College Sudarshana.
Good continuity there by the Trinitians. Getting first points on the board. 5 points to nil with the conversion to come. Skipper Sheikh taking the responsibility of adding the extras. Trinity will take a lot of confidence from this early score, Dinuk, because they swung the ball wide as well. So they will want to make sure that they get their passes going, and the more they play to the structure that they've been practicing, the more confidence that they will get on themselves.
Yeah, match day is totally different to what we run on the field. Is normally shadow practice that you do on training when you get the structures right. But yes, we'll be very happy. This time the kick going off the right post. Sheikh not getting that well. But what I'm impressed is decision making on that occasion, on that particular occasion, not before, on that particular occasion where the decision making was right from Warren Virakon, ran direct and had men on the outside to throw it away. He had this opportunity before when he had Danindu and also Naveen Rajaratnam on the outside, wanted to cut back in, lost an opportunity early in the game, but now he managed to run direct and then gave the ball out wide. That's what's more important for Trinity.
Restarts are going to be a difficult task. As you can see, a lot of water in the middle of the field. 2 minutes with the kickoff. Kicking deep inside to the 22, collected by Netwara. Now Avishka Sheikh carrying the ball forward. He's not shy of carrying the ball. Sheikh playing in the number 10 jersey this season. And a territorial kick is to the hands of Dilail, who tries to show and go, and a very good tackle on Sanjeeva Chaturanga. Domians, however, managed to rally their forces. And Dilail again taking the ball forward. Christian Dilail, this man has been a one-man army for the Tomians. And if you're joining us now, warm welcome to this Singer Schools League encounter brought to you on www.ThePapare.com. Trinity fullback that time, Doni Duherat. Now space on the outside for the Trinitians. Going through is Warren Virakon. Should have given it the first time, Virakon. Good run. Had a man on the inside before he went on to that final man, Dinok. If he could have given the pass inside, Rajaratnam could have made sure that he pounced that gap which was appearing in front of him.
Yeah, that's what I said. Decision making in that number 13-12 is very crucial. Shoaib took it direct, gave it out to Warren Virakon. From there on, he beat couple of men. Yes, that last man, it was just 2-on-1 easy inside pass to Rajaratnam. So another 5 points goes begging for Trinity.
Trinity have made a change in their center combination, bringing in Mohammed Shuaib to the number 12 position and moving Rajaratnam to the wing 3 position. Good work by the Tomians. But Trinity managing to put a lot of pressure on the boys in blue and black. Kick by Chaturanga doesn't find touch, and a chance for Trinity to counter attack. Good run there by Dunidu Herat, who manages to gain very important yards. Avishka Sheikh with the kick. In the in goal, that I believe was brought back by Sanjeeva Chaturanga. So that will be a 5-meter scrum for Trinity.
Yeah, good spot. The number 14, the left wing for St. Thomas's, was up in defense too early, worried about Vishwarana Raja's space, will cut open on the outside. Sheikh put the kick behind. Good chase by the Trinity three-quarters. Put a lot of pressure on the Tomian fullback to keep him inside, and he had no option rather than take that ball into in goal and touch it down.
Attacking scrum for the home team, and the visitors will have to defend it. Not very easy scrumming down under these wet underfoot conditions. Ekanayaka to Sheikh. Gives it to Warren Veerakon. Man marked. Good tackle coming in by Christian Delisle that time. Trinity have numbers on the outside. Swinging it wide, swinging it to no man. Rajaratnam cuts back inside. Good play by Naveen Rajaratnam. Mahdi Abdullah tucking the ball for the Trinity forwards. Now Sheikh to Veerakon. Veerakon again looks to run. Wrap around by Sheikh. Now Vishwarana Raja will not be stopped. Too easy for Rana Raja. But referee deems that it was a forward pass, and he will take play back to the initial penalty infringement. So no try there. Home fans got a little too excited there, not spotting referee's forward pass call, and Avishka Sheikh sensibly wants to go for points.
Yeah, he wanted to scrum. The coach wanted 3 points. Lotte Raikabula straight away signaling to the post. It's good that Trinity not taking this game easy, Sudarshana, and they're going for points. It's very good attitude to have coming from your coach and the players.
Oh, absolutely. They can't take any game easy at Trinity College after their 2 consecutive losses, and also they weren't convincing in that game, in the opening game against St. Anthony's. So they need to make sure that they take every game by its collar and make sure that they can get as many points as they can. Sheikh hasn't been having a very good season with the boot especially, so he will want to make sure to get that confidence up as well. Sheikh with the kick, no problem this time, so 3 points. Trinity lead 8 points to nil, and slowly but surely seems like they are coming onto their own in this game. They want to make sure that they execute everything as they planned. It's not something that we saw last week at the Kinswood game.
Yeah, it's good that they're going for points when it's on offer, and looking to play the brand of rugby that every Trinitian would love to see. As St. Thomas's now have their work cut out to get back in this game, putting this night and deep. Luckily for Trinity, bounces off well. Here's Praveen Vijay Tilaka running on the flank, the prop forward, but he stepped into touch. Good tackle by Christian Delisle.
That's a prop forward for you, Praveen Vijay Tilaka. And when you're a prop forward, when you get the ball close to the line, you want to do a Jonah Loam, you're not going to cut back inside. And Christian Delisle coming back in defense. Beautiful work done. This is why I call him a one-man army, Dinuk. For Delisle's sake, Tomians need to make sure that they give it their all here against the Trinitians. Very important game for them, apart from the fact that they are playing for the Singer School 3. It's the Canon R is this Aram Trophy. A lot of history behind it. 40 encounters so far. Now the Tomians calming things down and carrying it forward was Haritsena Naika. And a kick from the base right to the hands of Ranaraja. Referee has called for offside advantage and a penalty to the Thomians. Good composure shown there. They held on to the ball. What the Thomians need to make sure is they dominate possession, because that's what they haven't had in the past 3 games that they've played. They've given away possession to the other team, who have made them suffer.
Yeah, exactly. And if you see, the forwards are working so hard. And once the gaps are created on the park, you need to at least swing the ball out wide, or else keep doing what they were doing good, just to keep the ball moving around the forwards rather than kicking away possession. 2 times they've got that opportunity, but they've kicked away possession. Here's a perfect platform for St. Thomas's to do something good.
Shanuk Pereira with the throw in, and that's a brilliant throw by the hooker. Well set maul by the Thomians, driving it forward and getting his forward to march through is John De Soisa, the halfback. Trinitians are now having no answer to this. Brought down illegally, says the referee, so a penalty will be coming for the Thomians. This is the first real opportunity that they've had, the Thomians, inside Trinity's territory. They will want to make sure that they capitalize on this one. 8-0. Trinity in the lead. And they will go for points. A very good decision by the captain, and good confidence shown in his kicker.
Yeah, just outside the 22. Perfect opportunity to put some points on the board for St. Thomas's College. They've come inside the Trinity half, and they'll be very happy to go away with 3 points.
Bimsara Iriagama handed the responsibility of getting first points for the Thomians. Just outside the 22 meters. 24 meters with the angle. Very well struck, and that's looking good. Bimsar Irigam adds 3 points to the tally for the Thomians. So the deficit now down to 5 points. Thomians will be wanting to do this every time they get into the Trinity half. They will want to finish it with points.
Yeah, exactly, and that will put a lot of pressure on the Trinity team as well. The more points they consider, the more the gap closes. That's where Trinity is vulnerable, and that's what happened in the last 2 games. Kingswood came closer, and then hammered them out of the game. And then same as St. Joseph's, the last few quarters couldn't be handled properly by Trinity College. Testing times for Trinity. Here is St. Thomas's, the kicker himself now. Bimsara Iriagama taking the ball into contact. And once again, St. Thomas's will use their forwards to good effect. And the kick coming off the base once again. Outside the 22, can't kick on the full. Navin Rajaratnam under it. Goes into contact, Rajaratnam. Cleaned out well. Tehan off to Mohammad Ikram. Running straight into contact, Ikram. Lennox Kalyanaratna comes in to clean out. The ball pops off the ruck. Here's Sheikh. Now Sheikh puts the chip and tried a Cristiano Ronaldo. Didn't work there for Sheikh. Tackles missing. Good tackle there by Sheikh this time. Just held on.
Now the Thomians wanting to hold on to the ball. Committed tackling by the Trinitians, but the Thomians doing very well to keep their composure. Yandi Soisa with the bright number 9 on his back. Dilal takes the ball forward for the Thomians. De Soisa with the kick. Collected just outside the 22, so Trinitians will have to scamper back and make sure that they secure that ball. A big long pass, and in this kind of weather, you definitely don't want to do that. And referee, however, has spotted an offside infringement.
Very
Letting
lucky.
Trinity get out of jail. Very lucky there. Very, very lucky. And Keek's touch is not good. Avish Sheikh not finding touch. Cardinal error there by the Trinity skipper. A very good tackle coming in by Mohammad Ikram. Beg your pardon, it was Avish Sheikh. The skipper putting in the hard yards to make sure that he consolidates for that touch kick. Tomians now setting up. Christian Delisle breaks through the first tackle, breaks through the second. Should have had a runner running on his shoulder, so he could have offloaded that ball. One man army, this boy. Now the Tomian, a big Revanka Bevardhana, the lock, taking the ball forward. Harit Senanayaka tucking the ball in for Tora. Attacking on the open short side is Adisha Hantun Patrina. Tomians still persisting with the short side. Christian Delisle taking the ball forward, and Trinity putting pressure on that ruck, but Tomians managing to hold on to possession. Hantun Patrina again. And great pressure put by the Trinity forwards that time on the ruck. And managing to turn that ball over. Tomians were a little too slow around the breakdown that time. Tehanayaka kicking from the base. Underneath it was Sanjeev Chaturanga who misjudged the kick. Now they have to scamper back. Referee playing advantage to Trinity. Lost forward. So good work by the scrum half Ekanayaka. Seeing that the opposite fullback Sanjeev Chaturanga was out of position, putting in that kick and putting pressure, and committed chase by the Trinitians.
Yeah, chases has been good so far today by the Trinitians, putting a lot of effort. Kicks have become good. But conditions, of course, is not helping for both teams. Handling errors so much. Here's Ekanayaka now feeding the ball into the scrum. At the back, secured by Lennox Kalyanaratna. Now Sheikh gives it to Virakon. Virakon hits a nice gap. Now the running line. Plays the ball beautifully. Here's an opportunity now for Trinity College. Another knock forward. So, of course, the handling errors will be a very high number today. Because
absolutely, handling errors are going to be part and parcel of the today's game. Not going to be very easy, especially for the forwards. Underfoot conditions are not helping them, and when they have to scrum down over and over again, the fitness and the conditioning will definitely come into play here. It's become a little dark already, and we really do hope that the light will hold for the entire 70 minutes. Tomians are looking to run from their 22, wanting to give their kicker a better angle. Christian Delisle with the pick and go now. Trinity turning the ball over. Great stuff by the forwards. Pravinda Vijayatilaka, the man who took the ball forward for Trinity. Now Tomians in a lot of trouble. Trinity forwards opting to keep the ball close to each other. Ekanayaka digging for the ball. And a hand is inside the ruck. Referee playing advantage to Trinity. Oh, everybody missing that kick. Finally, Chaturanga laying claim to that ball, but referee will bring back play to the penalty for hands inside the ruck.
Bounce just too high for all the players who are running in. Sheikh will kick this ball into touch, and after that decides to go for 3 points. Pretty much a similar place where he missed the first one from off the try, just about 10 meters inside of that.
I like the attitude by the Trinitians here, because what they are hinting at is every time they come inside the 22, they want to go back with points. And at this moment, they prefer that kicking is their best option, getting the 3 points, making it stable for them. Skipper Sheep, like you mentioned, has got 1 out of the 2 kick that he attempted, and will want to make sure that he gets this one as well, increasing the score to 11 points. Well struck this time, but he's wavered onto the right hand side post. So Tomians will be kicking from the 22 meters. And all the ins and outs of the Schools Rugby League 2018 will be brought to you on the breakdown, where Shanaka discusses what happened and also what is to come in the coming week. So do join us on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. Network at that time undecided on which way to go. Did a little bit of a circle and decided he's going to get into contact where he found the ball. Referee playing advantage for the Tomian defenders being offside. 20 forwards keeping it close to the breakdown. Opting to again yard by yard here. We are going to see a lot of this tactic today in this game with the prevailing conditions. Mohammad Ikram trying to run it from the outside, needs support. Isolated there and finally arrives. Avish Kashik. Cut out pass to Shuhaib. Now to Janidu. Janidu Herat had 2 men on the outside, but good call to take the ball down. Great tackle by Dilail. Pick and go by Lennox Kalyanaratna. Lennox now securing the ball. Sheikh, long cutout pass to Shuhaib. Shuhaib gives it out to Netwara. And that will be the second try for Trinity. Looks like Tehane Kanaika was the man. Tehane Kanaika, although the name says Dinudi Herat, was the man who touched down the scrum half. Now Avik Kashik with an opportunity to put 2 more points on the board. Trinity now leading 13 points, 2-3 with the conversion to come. Yet again, Tomians guilty of letting Trinity play a lot of rugby in their own half and not holding on to possession.
Yeah, exactly. But this Tomian defense is trying very hard. It's a young team, and Christian Delisle is leading from the front, putting everything that he can. Trinity, on the other hand, getting their decision-making right once again. Lovely catch and pass. 3 passes off to the try it went. Here's Sheikh this time. Once again goes off the right post. So this is the third kick that he has missed for the day. 4 out of 125% kicking success for Sheikh today.
Update coming to you on the rest of the games on the Singer Schools Rugby League. St. Peter's versus Isipatana, battle of unbeaten two teams. Petroids leading 8 points to 6 in that game, and Wesley College leading 14 points to 7 against the Zahirians. Avish Kashik with a big thumping kick. Underneath this is Uppala. Sanjeevan Thaturanga. Very good collection by him. D'Souza gives it out to Handun Patirina. Big, strong carry out the ball. Handun Patirina. Great meters gained by the big prop forward.
Now St. Thomas's opportunity for them. Running into contact, turnover ball for Trinity. Here's the Vishwa runner Raja spinning, twisting and turning and taking the ball into contact. Now Tehan off to Lennox. Kalyanaratna. Good tackle on him by the Thomians, rushing up in defense. Here's Sheikh off to Virakon. Gives it to Danindu. And Danindu leaves the ball behind into touch. Nevertheless, the referee will come for an initial infringement, a penalty for Trinity College. Lennox Kalyanaratna wanted to pick that ball and tap and run. Just throwing a dummy there as she comes, picks this up and will thump this ball into touch for a line out.
Trinity with a very important line out, and since the initiation of the Canon RS Deserum Trophy, Trinitians lead the tally with 23 wins, while the Thomians have 17 from their 40 encounters so far. The game was played for a trophy since 1978. Now the Trinitians scampering away for the ball and inching it forward is Lennox Kalyanaratna. The forwards are going to find it difficult to stay on their feet. Another good tackle in by Christian Delisle. Shoaib to Sheikh. Sheikh wraps around and decides to go himself, attacking the corner and losing the ball forward. And has been bundled into touch as well. And referee Suranga decides that it's half time. So a little bit of scrappy play, Dinuk, due to the weather conditions. Otherwise, we've had an interesting first half. Trinitians managing to get 2 tries and a penalty to their name. And the Thomians with the solitary penalty, 13 points to 3 is the halftime confirmation. Interesting game we have on the cards, and the second half is going to be very crucial.
Yeah, it's going to be very crucial for both teams. One is that St. Thomas have not lost the plot in a long time in this Singer Schools season so far. So they're still in striking distance with just 10 points. However, Trinity, on the other hand, just 13 points to 3 ahead, would be looking to get their passes right in the second half. 13 points to 3, that's the halftime confirmation on the Singer Schools League 2018, coming to you live from the Lions Den here at the Pallekele. Trinity College leading 13 points to 3. See you on the other side.
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුමදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිංහ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය.
Crescent Mini Caves. Mini Caves nang Crescent ma tamai.
The sensational taste of real chicken, wrapped ever so deliciously with the authentic taste of real goodness. No artificial colors, flavors or MSG. Real Crescent sausages. Eat real, live real.
energetic and daring. Some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Crescent Mini Caves. Mini Caves nang Crescent ma tamai.
The sensational taste of real chicken, wrapped ever so deliciously with the authentic taste of real goodness. No artificial colors, flavors or MSG. Real Crescent sausages. Eat real, live real.
Energetic and daring. Some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Crescent Mini Caves. Mini Caves nang Crescent Matamai.
The sensational taste of real chicken, wrapped ever so deliciously with the authentic taste of real goodness. No artificial colors, flavors or MSG. Real Crescent sausages. Eat real, live real.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with home loans, education loans and vehicle loans from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Crescent Mini Caves. Mini Caves nang Crescent Matamai.
The sensational taste of real chicken, wrapped ever so deliciously with the authentic taste of real goodness. No artificial colors, flavors or MSG. Real Crescent sausages. Eat real, live real.
Energetic and daring, some see the world in vibrant shades. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Isn't it time to grow up? Now you can with current accounts from DFCC Bank. DFCC Bank. Keep growing.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance. Let's start a life-changing partnership. Union Assurance.
Some see a myriad of possibilities ready to break out in glory. The choice of every Sri Lankan, no limit.
Welcome back to the live action brought to you on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. in this Singer Schools Rugby League 2018, and the Toomians now trailing 3 points to 13, ending the first half down with 2 tries for Trinity and a penalty. Toomians to kick off. And Trinity now scampering. That Ehan Ekanayaka's kick was charged. Good work done by the Toomians, but the referee has seen a loss forward, playing advantage for the Trinitians. Ekanayaka now, second attempt at clearing. Doesn't find touch, but Christian Delisle not managing to collect it cleanly. Good pressure by the Trinity chasers, but Delisle managing to get away from the initial defense. Toomians now need to make sure that they build on faces and hold on to possession. Good carry again by Lasanga Pereira. Toomians are now trying to go on the short side, and a great run by the number 13 for the St. Thomases, Aaron Fernando. Now taking the ball forward is Shenuk Pereira. The big strong carry, big Handun Patirana making important yards for the Toomians now. Looking very much settled than the first half. This is what they required, the continuity from faces. Lashandra De Silva tucking the ball in for Toomians, now sending it out wide. Handun Patirana again. Good tackle coming in on him by the Trinity defense. Harit Senanayaka. Skipper Delisle managing to evade the first tackle. Every time that boy is with the ball, he looks very dangerous. Very well picked up that time by Fernando. Trinity doing very well on the counter ruck, managing to put pressure and turn the ball over. Now Trinitians with the ball. Warren Virakon to Shuaib. Virakon tries to kick and go, but loses his footing in the process. Now the Toomians need to secure that ball, commit enough numbers. Avishka Sheikh going in from the side and will be penalized. So Toomians getting away after holding on to the ball. Trinity tried putting pressure, but very well composed defense by the Toomians.
Yeah, very well defended, and a very good start for St. Thomas's in the second half. Looking like they're getting their structure in place, using their forwards, using their backs here and there as well. But they need to have this continually throughout the next 30 minutes to put a lot of pressure on Trinity. And on the other hand, Trinity will have to come out of this. This will test their character.
Absolutely, Dinok. Toomians' nemesis has been their second half performance so far. Again, at that time, the throw not going their way. Sheikh with the kick, and that will be lost forward. Seems like he hasn't got his hands on the ball. Taking the ball in front was Mitesh Kure, and that was a high tackle. Referee will have a word. He's deeming that it was accidental, so he's satisfied with awarding a penalty. Toomian forwards now need to make sure that they secure this line out. Inching close to the Trinity 22. And the last time Toomians did hold on possession and went into the Trinity 22, they went back with 3 points, Dinuk. They will be hoping that they can do the same. And we've seen this maul of the Toomians is pretty good. Shenuk Pereira with possession at the back. Once, says the referee. Still on the move. Christian Delay breaks and wants to go on the short side, but runs into traffic. Trinitians on the defense. Induvara, who's been substituted. Now Handun Pathirana trying to try to turn the ball around, and Netwara was found coming in from the side, so another penalty. So discipline has been a problem in this start of the second half, and they are letting the Tomians into their own end, the Trinity defense.
Yeah, this is where the problem lies for Trinity, conceding penalties, and the number of penalties that they have conceded in the past 3 matches have lost them 2 crucial games and narrowly managed to overcome St. Anthony's in that first game, which was similar conditions like this up in Nittavela. But St. Thomas's here, the Trinity is just playing into their hands, giving them possession, and they're rolling maul. We saw how good they was, Trinity managing to stop on that occasion.
For the encounters played between these two teams for the Canon RS Serum Trophy, and the highest margin, the biggest margin rather, is was recorded in the year 2011 under the captaincy of Murad Ramsingh for Trinity, beating Dinu Kamar Singh's Tomians 76 points to 6. A good line out yet again, but Trinity managing to put pressure on the maul and driving it back. A referee will call once now. Great defense coming in from Trinity to counter that maul, make sure that the Tomians don't get any headway, but insisting on carrying forward close is the skipper for the Tomians. Great work by him to make sure that his team gets the ball back to the same position that they received. Now here goes Delilah again. Now meters short. Tomians smelling blood here. If they can finish it, it'll be a big boost to them at the beginning of this all-important second half. Almost at the try line. Has he managed to ground that one? Referee will bring play back to a penalty. Not rolling away, says the referee. Tomians are keen on taking the ball forward. Delisle trying to run under the post. Now the Tomians are just centimeters short of the try line. Building up face after face. The forwards are deciding to take things to their own hands. A good leg drive by Kavin Jayasekara, but stopped in his tracks. Now Tomians persisting and will get the try. Lashnara De Silva is the man who touched down. Getting the first try for St. Thomas's.
Very good play by St. Thomas's there. This is what we spoke. You give them an inch, they'll take points. St. Thomas is very brave in that first half to put those 3 points. And now, knowing that their rolling maul is working well, their forwards are working hard and getting their meters, they just stayed on with that game plan, put the ball inside the 22, put the pressure on Trinity, and they have come away with points, and they're in the striking distance now. This game can go anywhere from here, Sudarshana.
Oh, absolutely. Riagama now trying to cut the deficit down to 3 points if he is successful with this kick. Right on the 22-meter mark. Slightly right to the right uprights. Good strike by Ariagama, and that's right through the middle. So the scores will move up to 10 points to 13. Good kick by Bimsar Ariagama. So Tomians just 3 points away from Trinity. This is a very good play. This is what we were speaking of. They needed to hold on to possession. They decided to keep it close to the forwards. And the forwards got the job done.
Yeah, exactly. And this is now you see, this is where Trinity will have to step up. And the character will be tested, as I said before, if Tomians score and Trinity need to score quickly. 15 points, 13 points to 10 is nothing in between these two teams in a Canon RSD Serum Trophy game.
Sheikh kicking deep, and Iregama is there to collect the ball, but a messy ball coming out for the Tomians. Good work by the Trinitians to pounce on that loose ball and turn the position. But loses the ball forward, so but referee penalizing the Tomians for not releasing the ball. Now there'll be a very interesting call to be made. Dinuk, do we see Sheikh going with 3 points, or will they go for the line?
It's none of them, Sudarshan. It's a scrum that they've gone for. So, yeah, the call
Fairly
came.
decent call as well, especially given the conditions. Dinuk, they want to make sure that the 8 players from St. Thomas's are huddled on to the line. Plenty of replacements coming in for Trinity. Amit Kulatunga has replaced Tehane Ekanaika in the number 21 jersey, while Yamal Bandara has replaced Yashwant Melan, and Nimesh Ekanaika coming in for Mahdi Abdullah, I believe. Kulatunga now to Sheikh. Sheikh gives it out to Warren Veerakon, who cuts back in. Veerakon still on the run, not held down, so gets up and goes, and he will score the try. Referee, however, has stopped play for a high tackle. No advantage played there. Kulatunga takes a quick tap out to Netwara. Vitharan takes the ball in for Trinity. Now the forwards, Trinity forwards, wanting to keep it close to each other and go all the way. Will stopped into short and manages to ground the ball. Mahdi Abdullah, the man coming away with the try. Number 3 for Trinity, Abdullah. So good response from Trinity College. Straight after the Tomians got their first try, they reply with a try of their own, increasing the gap to 18 points with the conversion to come.
Yeah, good hit back by Trinity. Soon after that try by St. Thomas's, they came back hard. Amit Kulatunga there, realizing there was an opportunity. There was an overlap on the outside. The passes didn't go right, but they managed to turn directions back and score closer to the post. There will be a crucial kick coming up for Trinity College. Sheikh right in front of the post. Will need to slot this over to give a good 10-point cushion for Trinity. No problems for Avishka. Sheikh slots that in between the posts. Nice and clean off that boot it goes. 20 points to 10 for Trinity College. They've scored 3 tries for 1 against St. Thomas's.
Now the Tomians need to make sure that they win this restart back. Not going to be an easy start. Referee wanting to have a word with the assistant referee. Seems like the assistant referee on the other side wasn't very happy at the fact that a few firecrackers have traveled to the ground. Referee Suranga now having a chat with the officials in charge. The prefect of games, Shane Fernando, will request the spectators on the other side of the field not to throw firecrackers into the ground. And we need to make sure that we get through this entire 70 minutes because we are losing light very fast here, Dinuk.
Yeah, it has been the case in Kandy today, isn't it? Heavy downpour throughout the day. It was nice and sunny early in the morning when we just reached Kandy, but from there on it has been hectic. Here's Trinity College now, Amit Kulatunga. The kick doesn't go too far forward, but manages to recover through Lennox Kalyanaratna Trinity College. And Amit Kulatunga takes the ball into contact. She comes in as scrum off and puts in the box kick. Vishwarana Raja missing the tackle. Christian Delisle running straight past him. Here is the big number 1 for St. Thomas's taking the ball into contact. Adisha Handun Patirana. Coming Jazz Sekara now taking the ball into contact. St. Thomas's. This is where they are very good at, with their forwards working hard. Induvara. Now the ball comes out wide through Aaron Ferdinando.
Tomians looking really good with ball position in this second half. Great work done by them, managing to hold on to the ball and build on faces, asking questions from the Trinity defense. Now Handu Patiran, the big man, running through the middle, but loses possession of the ball. There was a loss forward. Luckily for Trinity, the referee had blown the whistle. Otherwise, Vishwarana Raja would have been guilty of attacking the ball from the side there.
Yeah, Amit Kulatunga saw his opposite number pick up the ball, ran straight into him. Luckily for Trinity, it was the referee had blew the whistle already.
Kulatunga with the put in. They will a change coming in for Trinity. Akita Sakalasurya coming into the number 10 position, pushing Sheik out to the center position. Sakalasurya has been used as a replacement player throughout the season so far. Coming in the second half, first touch of the game. Sheik gives it back to Sakalasurya. Attacking, gives it out to Rajaratnam. He's cutting back inside. Very good tackle on him by Lashanara De Silva. Great tackling coming in from the man in the number 8 jersey, De Silva. And lost forward deems the referee. But Sakalasurya looking good. Fresh legs on the park, Dinuk. Looking to speed up proceedings here at Pallakele.
Yeah, that finishes a good game of rugby for the number 12, the debutant today, Mohammad Shoaib, the young under-17 boy who have stepped up for Trinity College to play his first game. It's always a great time, isn't it, when you start off the Singer Schools League for the first time wearing a first 15 jersey, no matter what school it is, the Singer Schools League, it's so good.
Oh, absolutely. Important game for the young lad, and what a game to start off with, a trophy game as well. Both schools give a lot of importance to this game. Tomians with a great composure, managing to hold on to possession despite Trinity's fierce defense. Credit needs to be given to both sets of forwards. Trinitians have used many of the replacements as Adisha Handun Patirana. Begaban that time Shenuk Pereira takes the ball forward. Kick from the base. Underneath it is Janidu. Gives it out to Rajaratnam, who puts in a kick straight to the hands of Shenuk who leaves it behind, and Trinity with a chance now to counter. Quick ball coming out. Warren Veerakon has one man to beat. Looks for the support. Brilliant thinking by Veerakon. Stopped inches short and the try is scored. Very wet outfield, so Amit Kulatunga managing to slide into the try line for Trinity's bonus point try. 4 tries scored. They will be quite happy that they managed to get the 4 try bonus, because it hasn't been coming throughout this season very easily for Trinity.
Yeah, and exactly, if you take Amit Kulatunga there, very good work from him. First of all, spotted that there was an overlap on the short side, gave the ball to the outside. Good catch and pass by the flanker, the replacement flanker there, and then from there on Warren Veerakon breaking, and then as a very good number 9 as always, tracking back in support, lovely inside pass, and then he slid his through way to that try line.
Veerakon need to be commended for looking for that supporter, and Amit Kulatunga of course for running that line. Sakala Surya taking over the kicking responsibilities from the skipper Sheikh. Will be looking to add 2 more points. Good strike and is through. So 27 points to 10. Sakala Surya doing everything right since he's come onto the field.
Yeah, against Kingswood, he kicked everything. First thing, he has come up, couple of good touches, gained that front foot momentum for Trinity, in the end ending with a try, and now he comes off with 2 more points for Trinity College. 27 points to 10. Just about 14 minutes to go on our clock. Interesting time. St. Thomas have to score next if they have to stay in the game.
Absolutely, they need to make sure that they hold on to possession and build on faces, because that's what worked for them at the beginning of the second half. Trinity making another change, bringing in Jani Duratnayaka and taking out Vishwa Ranaraja. This is something we've seen very consistently with coach Lode Raikabula. He likes to empty his bench and make sure everybody gets a run.
Yeah, game time is very much important, isn't it? Now he will want to, with a promising lead here, he will want to test out all his players before the big game, the Bradby, they'll Trinity, which will definitely go as underdogs. They need to get their team sorted when they meet the undefeated, the champions of last season's league. They defeated Trinity here at Pallakali in the single schools league in that final, and they look a much better outfit, just like a club side, they say these days, the Royal College team. That's how good they have been in the season so far, the single school season. So they, Coach Rakabula and his 25 men, all the entire 30 will have their work cut out going down to Colombo.
No doubt, because the Royalists did thump the Tomians 55 points, the highest margin in their encounter, beating the earlier record of 52. And here is Lennox Kalyanaratne charging through the middle for Trinity. Trinitians now with their tails up. They have a healthy 17-point lead. Sakala Surya, long cut-out pass to Veerakon. Trinity opting to go on the short side, and Sheikh is bundled into touch. A mention should be made about this Tomian defensive effort. Yes, they are a very young team. In attack, yes, they may have their flaws, but when it comes to defense, they've been very, very committed. They've put their heads down and they've tackled in the right areas. They haven't been shy no matter who carries the ball forward.
Yeah, exactly, and you have to be commended, and the way their forwards have played and controlled this game. CJ from the front leading the Tomian outfit. They have look a much better side in these conditions and have come good very well. And also a comment to the fly half, Aaron Ferdinando, who has controlled this game very well with his backs.
Absolutely, Ferdinando in the number 13 jersey has been good. Jayasekara takes the ball forward. Now Christian Delisle, the omnipresent Delisle for the Thomians. Change in direction is Ferdinando, who's been smashed in the tackle by the Trinity defense. Little bit of a muddy affair here at Palle due to torrential rain that came down just before the start of the game. Thomian forwards have been working really hard throughout. And here they are, hitting through the close quarters of the breakdown. Another pick and go by Delisle. Beg your pardon, that time it was Lashnara losing the ball. Trinity now on the counter, throws the ball away. Needs to make sure that they recycle. Good pressure coming in from the Thomian defense, but Trinity managing to hold on to possession. And what a turnover by the skipper Delisle. The tackle seemed to be a tad bit high, and yes, a referee deems that it was actually high. Thomians playing advantage now. Delisle. How many carries has this man gone throughout? Now Handun Patirana, the other big ball carrier for St. Thomas's, manages to secure the ball, and referee will bring play back for the high tackle. Deems that there wasn't enough advantage. The referee has been spot on. It's been a difficult game to be refereeing, especially with the conditions. A lot of calls that he needs to take a look at because both teams are reliant on their forward backs. So he's been absolutely on spot so far this game.
Yeah, a lot of comments about the refereeing so far in this season, but special mention has to go for the referee because he's been spot on today. I think 100% of his calls have come good, and capturing the sense of schools rugby. Visit the hub, ThePapare.com/photos. All our pictures coming to you. If you just sit on the crowd or in the action somewhere, our Papare photographers are around from the Single Schools League, and they'll capture you, and it'll be on our website. It'll be on the www.thepapare.com website. Here is St. Thomas.
Thomian Mall has been difficult to stop, and here they are marching into the 22 meters of Trinity College. Not releasing the player, says the referee, so Trinity penalized. Not 10 meters as well, so Thomians will be gifted 10 meters advantage. They need to be careful, the Trinitians. Now St. Thomas is inches away from scoring their second try. Have they gotten across the line? Yes, they have. Man getting up is Lashanara De Silva in the number 8 jersey. Second try for the number 8. And very good work by the Thomians, making sure that they kept the continuity going and attacked the Trinity line and using their forwards to very good effect.
Points, 27 points to 17. St. Thomas's College now within striking distance. Just about 5 minutes to go on our clock. Here's Avishka Sheikh now to restart proceedings. Kicks this nice and deep inside the 22. Ball bouncing out And now gives it out wide for his supper to kick out. No way through that for the St. Thomas's fullback, Sanjeeva Chaturanga. Missing couple of tackles there, going into contact St. Thomas's once again. Trying to play with their forwards inside their own half. Trinity will somehow try and tie this Tomian team out. The kick comes out, not too much far. Yes, Navin Rajaratnam going into contact. Takes Trinity inside the 22. Good run by the Trinity forward there. Here's Ikram now taking the ball into contact. Trinity now playing with their forwards. Arm wrestle here at the Pallekele Rugby Stadium. Now Amit Kulatunga off to Sakala Surya. Sakala Surya trying to snipe his way through. Shows and goes. 10 meters now away from the try line. Trinity College. Amit Kulatunga looking for options. Has Warren Veerakon. Veerakon tries to go by himself but cannot. A wall of Tomian standing right there, pushing them back. Trinity using their forwards to good effect. Another pick and drive. Lennox this time. And he goes the second moment and he scores the try. He can do that legally. Lennox Kalyanaratne in the end manages to touch down.
Trinity College getting their 5th try. Lennox Kalyanaratne, the man, getting in. And a quick update to you from the other Single Schools Rugby League games. Pete Wright still in the lead. 15 points to 14. While unfortunately the Antonian Kings of ThePapare here in Kandy has been called off due to bad ground conditions. Tanuk, as we are inching on to the second half of this game, it's time that we decide on a player of the match. And it's a very difficult task because for Trinity, who are leading the game, and Sakala Surya getting 2 out of 2, everything going his way so far. 34 points to 17, Trinity in the lead. Coming back to the player of the match, it's difficult to call one because from the Tomian camp, I think Adishandun Patrana and Christian Delisle have been absolutely amazing, and also Jan De Souza in the number 9 jersey have been very good. For the Trinitians, I thought Avishka Sheikh, except for the initial miss passes and also decision making that he faulted in, he's had a very good game. But I thought that a lot of credit needs to go to Lennox Kalyanaratne for the role he's played in the set of forwards. His decision making has been good on which ruck to travel to. There you go. Carrying the ball forward when needed, because a quick pick and go can hamper the line of defense. Joshua Peter, the big man, who's come in from the bench, taking the ball forward for Trinity. Sakala Surya swings it out wide. Couldn't collect it. So my vote will be with Lennox Kalyanaratne Dinuk.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. I think Sheikh and him will go 50-50, but for his defensive effort and also the way he managed his forwards today, Lennox Kalyanaratne will be a man of the match. The number 8 for Trinity College.
And also Sakala Surya needs a mention, because from the time he's come up, Sakala Surya and also Amit Kulatunga for Trinity, that half combination has worked quite well. Jan De Souza with the put in. Referee not happy with the formation of the scrum. Will want a reset. 9 minutes of the game here in Pallekele. Although it's just 5:30, it does look like it's quite later than that, with the lights quickly but surely fading. Pete Wright still holding on to a solitary point lead, 15 points to 14. So close, very close game up in Colombo. And Wesley Heights 19 points to 7 in the lead in the encounter against Zahira. Jan De Souza not very happy with Kulatunga's pressure, early pressure. Lashanar gives it out to De Souza. 8-9 move. Running around is Bensara. Lashanar yet again attacking the corners and has stepped outside. Assistant referee was right on the spot. And I think Lashanar De Silva also needs a mention. Dinok is been very good at the back of that scrum. He's gotten around well and scored 2 tries for himself. The 2 tries coming in for the Tomians. Very good play.
Yeah, this St. Thomas's forwards look really good, Sudarshan. A well-drilled St. Thomas's forward pack. If they can have that hard-running centres and a good speedy win quarter, this side would be a cracking team.
Absolutely, a very young team. We hope that the Tomians will pick up next season. But all credit to the grit they've shown, the infamous Tomian grit. Because in defense, they have, although they've conceded many points, they haven't been shy of getting down and getting their hands dirty. Trinity with the defensive line out just outside the 22 meters. Will be interesting to see what the option will be. 70 minutes up on our clock. Going to number 4, missing him, but Trinity managing to hold on to possession. Delisle trying to rip the ball away from the ball carrier, not successful. Kulatunga kicking from base to the middle. Underneath it is the Tomian fullback Sanjeeva Chaturanga. Good chasing coming in from the Trinitians and pressure in the counter ruck. Jan De Souza under a lot of pressure, the little scrum off. The chasing has been a big improvement for Trinity. They've committed themselves to chasing the kicks from the base especially. And Kulatunga and Tehane Kanayaka using that weapon very well in these wet and soggy conditions.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of pressure put on by the chase is very important. I always say this: once you chase up, you have to make sure you have to make that tackle. That's very important. This time, St. Thomas is using the kick and chase weapon to good effect.
Tomians need to make sure that they commit enough numbers around the breakdowns because the Trinitians are putting a lot of pressure. That's a very good kick in no man's land. Trinity tapping it back. Great collection, but that was a very good cover defense coming in from the Trinitians. Still open for Ferdinando, who tries to punch through the holes, but scrambling cover defense. And yet again, a beautiful work inside that ruck. You cannot use your hands inside the ruck. Beautiful counter rucking coming in. Sakala Surya wants to take it quickly, but the assistant referee points to the other direction. Seems like the assistant referee on the other side has spotted something. This could very well be the last play of the game, Dinuk. It's been a little bit of a scrappy stop-start affair. Referee calling play back to where the assistant referee has supposedly seen an infringement. Wants to have a chat with both the captains. Wants to have a chat with Avishka Sheikh. Reaching out to the pocket, Warren Veerakon seems to be the culprit. And receives answers to the Tomian Mall. Referee playing advantage to St. Thomas's. Delisle lining it up. Tucking the ball forward. And Lennox Kalanaratna yet again making the important tackle. Referee will bring back play to the initial infringement where a penalty advantage was awarded to St. Thomas's. Tomians will desperately need to make sure that they get this one right. Kicking to touch. And this could very well be the last move of the game, Danuk.
Yes, 70 minutes on our clock. 34 points to 17 with a yellow card for Trinity College. Perfect opportunity for St. Thomas's to end this game on a high. And the weapon of using the rolling maul inside the 22. Now they have come. CJ at the back, holding the ball nice and clean. Will try and push this Trinity forwards. Here's CJ now offloading it, leaves the ball behind. Knockback, says the referee. Great opportunity. Ball pops off the ruck once again for St. Thomas's.
Tomians need to calm things down. Keep it close to the forwards. Their pick and go has been effective. Now deciding to keep it close. Handun Patrana now wanting to go on the outside. Has been pushed back. Now Jayasekara. Stopped. Lining it up. Tomians now need to use it. Jayasekara going in for the try line, but good defensive work coming in from the Trinitians. Referee Saranga marshalling the breakdown. Held up, says the referee, and going forward scrum will be awarded to the Tomians. So good defensive work in the dying minutes, and all credit to this Tomian forwards. They put their hearts on the line. Look at them, still up and running. There has been a lot of scrum engagements throughout this game, and they've been up to mark. Still unchanged is the starting 8 that we still see on the field. So kudos to all 8 men from St. Thomas's. Adisha, Shanok, Sanjula, Kavin, Revanka, Harit and Christian Delisle. Trinity putting the Tomian scrum under pressure, but the Tomian forwards managing to hold on. Jayasekara now is very well defended by the Trinity forwards. Shanuk Pereira. Peter holding on to his jersey, still on his feet. Trinitians managing to hold him up, but referee sees that the ball has been grounded. That will be the third try for the Tomians.
Yeah, very good work by St. Thomas's, not letting it go until the dying moment. What will be disheartening for Trinity is that they have given away a try in the last minute of the game. But for St. Thomas's on the high, they have finished. They started off this game very well. They have finished this game on a high. But it'll be a lot of courage for them. That'll be they're taking back, scoring 3 tries against the Trinity outfit up in Pallekele.
Bimsara will be looking to put the 2 points through taking the kick from the 22-meter mark. He came good the earlier time and strikes it beautifully yet again. Brilliantly done by Bimsara. So 34 points to 24 will be the full-time score here at Pallekele as referee Suranga blows for full-time. Tomians running in 3 tries, all 3 converted with the penalty included. 24 points to their name. They will be very happy about the improved performance here, Dinuk.
Yeah, exactly. To score 3 tries up against the Trinity outfit at Pallekele is not easy. 34 points to 24, just 10 points separating in the end, the both teams. And it's a gutsy performance by St. Thomas's to finish this game on a high. Trinity will have everything. They need to work on few things before they travel down to Colombo for the big single schools Bradby first leg coming on the 21st of April. That's in 2 weeks' time exactly. The big Bradby that will be live, coming to you live as well. And it's something that Trinity College will be looking forward to. 34 points to 24.
Great camaraderie is shown by the both teams. Friendly foes, these two teams. Have a lot of history between them. And here's the final confirmation and the stat sheet at Trinity College. Running in 5 tries, 3 conversions and a penalty to their name. And the Tomians managing 3 tries, all 3 converted with a penalty added. They managed to end up with 24 points to 34. At halftime, Trinity led 13 points to 3, and Lennox Kalanaratna, Trinity College, number 8, is our player of the match for his all-round performance in attack and also in defense, especially for his leadership that he's been giving the front row forwards.
Yeah, exactly. He's been one different player in this Trinity outfit, isn't it? Lennox Kalanaratna coming into this season as number 8, and from there on he has been taken over to lead this forwards and make sure that they run around well in this park. And with a lot of sense, Lennox Kalanaratna playing this game. So that will be the end of our coverage coming to you live. The Singles Schools League Canon RS Deserum Trophy coming to you live from the Pallekele, the Lions Den. Trinity College winning that 34 points to 24 from me, Dinuk Bhaskaran, Sudarshan Appear, my co-commentator, and our ThePapare crew. It's good night from the Candy Hills.
ඔබ ළඟ රැඳි නම
සනසුමදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මිහිර මවන නම
පවස නිවන නම
සෙනෙහ බෙදන නම
එය සිංහ නම
මුළු පවුලට සතුට සදන සිඟ අති විශිෂ්ට විශ්වාසය